What I had to find out so many years ago was that love, not anger, not malice, not fear, was what would save our lives, save my husband's life, save our family. And so, Be a Loving Mirror, or Balm, is a loving path for a family to walk on together. I remember the first time I had a loving balm conversation with my husband. It wasn't called that because I hadn't created the acronym yet, but he came home from treatment, and the first week he was, wow, really doing great, going to lots of meetings, having fun with the new people he was meeting. And the next week, I'm telling you, at night he slept in the bed, and by day he laid on the couch. And I watched this for a solid week. And about 7 days in, I said to him, honey, may I have a conversation with you? And he said, sure. I said, well, you came home from treatment. Every day you went to meetings, and you were enthusiastic and energetic, and it really seemed like it was going great. This week, 1 week later, you're not even getting up from the couch during the day. You're just laying there. I'm concerned. And I shut up. Oh no, I added, and I love you so much, and I'm concerned. Now, what I wanted to say is, and it must be because you're not going to meetings. Last week you went to meetings and you were great. This week you're not going to meetings, so it must be the meetings. But I didn't say that. I just gave him the facts and let him draw his own conclusions. So within a few weeks, he was doing great again. And I figured, had a great conversation. He's going to meetings now. It's because of me. Woo! Years later, if I tell you it was maybe, I don't know, 8 years later, we were speaking at a meeting in Ohio. And we told this story. Actually, he told the story. And he said, you know, she had this loving conversation with me, unlike any other she'd ever had, and then didn't give me any opinions. And I sat on it, and I thought about it, and I said, oh my God, I wonder if my antidepressant is off. So I went to my doctor right away, explained everything, described it, and he said, let's try a different one. And within a few weeks, I was back on track. So she really helped me a great deal without even realizing how. Well, my jaw dropped. We're standing in front of 250, 300 people. And I said, boy, did I have a different view of that. I thought he started going to meetings again and everything was fine. And that's the core of Balm, that when we share the facts without any editorializing, without any judgment, without any stated desire of how we want it to turn out, what happens is the person gets to process what they've heard without interference. Heart-to-heart communication of a Balm conversation goes under the radar of the person's denial, straight to their heart, straight to their mind, so they can take it in and decide what the next best steps for them are. This is a process, and it often works very well. Not in the ways or for the reasons that we think that it does. And that's the whole key to Balm, to not have preconceived notions, to just share the love, share the facts, share the concerns, and if necessary, share a boundary. In this case, it wasn't necessary. So be a loving mirror. Oh, and then, 3 weeks later, my husband and I were hanging out, and I had been eating a little more candy than usual. And my husband said, sweetheart, may I share something with you? And I said, sure. And he said, I've noticed that this week you ate 6 pieces of candy in one sitting. And that's all he said. And I went, whoa, he just balmed me. And that conversation helped me to think about where I was and where I wanted to be. Balm conversations, they work. This is Beverly Buncher from the Balm Family Recovery Program. Be a loving mirror. Bye.
Balm has helped us.
And it's helped so many thousands of families. And we believe it can help you. Come on!